It's gonna be a rainy day. You probably want that. Well, now we have to put a jacket on. We can't just leave.
Oh, where to go?
So get out.
Let's go. I think we're gonna watch Frozen 2.
Think so, huh? Get out. I love you.
Love you. Oh, now it's pouring.
Told you it was raining. Bye. I've got a brand new project in mind today, but first I need to learn how to use my router. I'm going to need to router the edge of these pieces of wood so that I can make neat little signs, because I want to make several of these signs so that I can donate them to the school for the kids' good behavior points auction that they're going to be having next week. So here is my router that I got for Christmas, maybe the year before last, that I was super excited to get, but it was way before I ever started doing any of these projects. So I have never actually even used my router. Daddy has used it a couple of times for different projects that we had back in our Idaho house, but I have never even had it out of the box myself. So I'm just going to take a look here. I watched a video on YouTube. I'm taking a page out of Daddy's book here. I watched a couple of YouTube videos on how to work it. Now I'm gonna see if I can do it. This has taken me far longer than I expected to figure out this router. And most of the problem that I had is that when Daddy had the router out the last time, and I'm not pointing fingers, but this is kind of how Daddy works. He took the wrenches out of the box. So the wrenches that I need to tighten and to loosen the bit that is on the router, I've only got one wrench, I don't have the other one. So I looked around and around and around in the garage trying to find where he may have put it when he put it away last, and I can't find it. So I'm just gonna have to assume that my router bit is on tight enough and that it's gonna be safe to use, because he didn't take it off last time he used it. It must still be tight. That is kind of a gamble, I realize that. I don't recommend doing that at home, but I think it'll be fine because knowing Daddy, he didn't loosen it. He just put it away. So now what I need to do is just plug it in and see how my edge goes. I think I can do it. So here's the one that I'm gonna be practicing on. This one already has kind of an ugly edge on it, so I'm not worried about, you know, ruining this piece of wood. This piece of wood is fine for practice. Hopefully I'll end up with a prettier edge than this. Okay guys, here goes nothing. Sort of barely touching the edge on that. That's not what I was hoping for. That didn't go as planned. All right, let's try this again. I've got it braced a little better so it won't move, so I can give it a little push. Now let's see if we get a better mark. Definitely a better mark. It's still not the one I was going for. All right, let's try the other side. Well, it pretty obviously took off the edge on that one, and it made it rounded. It's just, I don't know, I think I could probably do at least that good with a sander. So I'm wondering if it's even worth the hassle to use the router for this. I have this whole assortment of router bits. That's the one that's on right now, just to make it a little rounded. And that's not really what I'm looking for. I was hoping to maybe use one of these prettier ones to make a prettier edge on it. And maybe if I can get Dad to help me find the wrench so that I can make a prettier edge, maybe these will turn out better than I'm thinking. But for now, I'm gonna see if I can finish this one out. It's got this rotted edge on it that I've kind of decided I like. Maybe it'll work with what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna sand this one, and I'm gonna show you guys what I planned to do with these boards. Okay, so I think that worked out fairly well. I've got the edges nice and clean. They look good all around. This side probably could have used to have been done. I didn't do that. This side. But I also kind of think that adds to the rustic look of the wood, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I did sand this side down, the back side, so that it would look a little nicer, because I want the whole piece of wood to look like it was finished. And now we're gonna go put a little picture on there. I've changed my mind about all those little swirls. I think they were a terrible idea and I think it just clutters it up. I'm gonna go sand that off. I like it much better without the little swirls and extra little decorative nonsense. What I'm gonna do is add another heart on this side, and I think we're gonna leave it pretty plain. There's our finished product, guys. I think if I hadn't spent so much time fiddling with that router, I would have had a lot more time. I could have got more than one of these done for the day. But at least I got one finished, and now I know what I'm gonna plan to do in the future as far as getting these things done. So I think today was a successful day, but now it's time to go get my kids. My babies are here!
Hungry.
Hello, babies. Hello, babies.
It's a happy baby.
Why are you a happy baby?
Because at school, instead of math, some of the kids got to do cheering.
How was it?
Really fun.
Hey, Jax,
What?
you're home,
Yeah.
and you brought something with you.
Added stunts.
What's that?
I was at school for my backpack.
Oh. Jordan, how come you left all your junk in the car and made Dad bring it in?
My clarinet.
I don't know.
Children.
Children.
Some people's children.
Some people's children. Hey, why are you home early?
Left work early again. I know,
Dad.
early day. I know.
We need to get paid, you know.
Sorry.
These Smartypantses think they have everything all figured out. This morning, before they went to school, Jackson told everyone that today was movie day. Today's only Tuesday. How could it possibly be movie day if it's Tuesday?
Movie theater.
You see, because the movie theater in town has $5 movies on Tuesdays. And today happens to be Tuesday. And there's 2 children in here who have not yet seen Frozen 2. Perhaps we should be taking a trip to the movies.
Yeah.
So you better load up your pockets with candy. Let's go!
Woo! Woo!
I found something exciting! Who wants to go to the movies? I'm ready. I have enough popcorn for me. What are you guys having?
Water.
This is for me.
Candy.
Nope.
We're having candy.
Oh, all right. Did you guys have fun at the movies today?
Yeah.
So without giving any spoilers, because there's still lots of people out there who haven't seen it, do you like the movie or do you not like the movie?
I love it. I love it. And Elsa.
Without giving any spoilers, how many thumbs do you give the movie? Yeah?
A good 9. Infinity on 100.
So if you had to pick between Frozen 1 and Frozen 2, which one do you like better?
Depends what mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood for. Never mind, that would be a spoiler. It just depends on the time, on the mood I'm in.
Which one's better, the music from the first one or the music from the second one?
Music from the second one. I don't know.
The music from the first one was better.
Song, in my opinion.
I think the whole soundtrack was better on the first one than the second one. There's a couple of songs in the second one that I liked, but I liked all the songs from the first one. I don't think there was anything in the first one that I didn't like. Like Do You Want to Build a Snowman, and Summertime, and Let It Go. There were so many good songs in the first one. I liked the music in the first one better. But I really thought that the second movie was good too. Guys, Dad lost one of my wrenches. Dad!
Yeah, apparently so.
I need you to help me find it, and I'm gonna need some help routing the rest of those boards, okay?
Alright.
My project today went smoothly after I got my router working. Well, after I gave up on my router working. I think it worked out good. What do you guys think of the sign? Are the kids at school gonna like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so I was wrong though. I keep calling it an auction, and it's just a sale. You're gonna use your good behavior points to buy things at the store.
I don't have enough.
You're not gonna do an auction, and I didn't realize that.
I have like 80 something. I have a lot.
A lot of points? That's because you're very well behaved. Jordan, not very well behaved. Nope.
I am well behaved. They just don't pass them out.
So in Jordan's class, they don't use good behavior points.
it's
They
like-
do something else.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're good, have a candy. I'm like,
No!
candy doesn't buy me.
I need
so
good behavior points.
I can't buy me.
I can't buy Christmas presents with a candy.
I know.
Well, I guess you'll just have to go to the store and spend your allowance on presents for everybody. Lame. But for now, guys, it's time to send my Smartypantses to bed. So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want to make this channel strong? Share it with your friends. And now, good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now.
what was better, the movie or the popcorn?
Movie and popcorn.